My beloved child, listen carefully before you scroll, because what's coming is not ordinary. Something that has been hidden from you for months is about to surface in a way that will shake your entire soul. Heaven has been watching every tear, every unanswered call, every night you whispered their name into the dark. And now, it's finally confirmed. On November 10th, everything you thought you lost is about to return in a storm of truth. Type Amen to get blessing 333. This, because the moment you do, the message that was meant for your healing might pass you by. That person you love deeply has been living in silence, pretending they have moved on. But behind closed doors, their world has fallen apart without you, and the pain they caused you is haunting them every single night. Their pride kept them from reaching out, but destiny is breaking that silence in just a few hours. Stay till the end, because the truth you're about to hear will change how you see them forever. They tried to convince themselves that letting you go was strength, but it was their biggest mistake. Someone told them something about you, something that wasn't true, and that lie poisoned their heart. But the truth has found its way back, and it's hitting them harder than they ever imagined. Type Amen to get blessing 444. On November 10th, a moment will arrive when they can no longer carry this guilt. They'll be forced to face everything they ran away from, everything they denied about you. A message will come, it may be late at night, or it may find you just as you're about to give up, but it will carry the weight of their confession. They will speak words they've been choking on for months, and you'll feel the truth tremble through your soul. Archangel Michael says, "Do not harden your heart when this moment comes." You have suffered in silence, but your patience has not gone unseen. You will soon realize that divine timing was protecting you while you healed. Now, what is yours will find its way back, and what was fake will crumble before your eyes. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Don't scroll, my child, this is not coincidence, this is divine alignment unfolding in your favor. Every rejection, every delay, every sleepless night was a setup for your breakthrough. They will come back, but this time, not for attention, for redemption. They have seen the pain they caused reflected in their own life, and they can no longer escape what heaven is demanding they face. Their heart will tremble when they see your name appear again, because they know they don't deserve your grace. They'll replay the moments they broke your trust, realizing that the same betrayal has visited them. What they did to you has returned to them threefold, and it's breaking their spirit. That's why heaven is pushing them toward confession, because no lie can hide under divine truth forever. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Stay with me till the end. Because what's coming next is where everything shifts. The very person who once ignored your messages will be unable to rest until you reply. Their dreams have been filled with you, your voice, your laughter, and they've been waking up in tears. Something inside them knows they can't delay this any longer, they have to find their way back to you before it's too late. Archangel Michael says, you are being prepared for restoration, not repetition. This time, you will not cry the same tears again. The power has shifted, what used to chase you away will now chase you with honesty and surrender. You are walking into a season where truth becomes your greatest protection. Type Amen to get blessing 777. As November 10th approaches, signs will begin to appear everywhere. You may see their name unexpectedly, or a song that once belonged to both of you may play out of nowhere. Your spirit will know something is shifting, the air will feel heavier, your heart will race, and you'll sense their energy trying to reach you. Because they are thinking of you every second, and heaven is echoing that vibration toward your soul. Don't let fear control you. You are not the same person you were when they left. You've become stronger, wiser, and more guarded, and that's exactly what makes them nervous. They know they can't approach you with old words and broken promises. This time, they must come with truth, vulnerability, and the courage to heal what they destroyed. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Someone close to them has revealed the truth, a secret that's been buried for months. That secret involved you, and it's the reason they distanced themselves. But now that the lie has been exposed, they are realizing how cruelly they were manipulated. They are in tears, regretting every second they spent believing someone else over you. Stay with me, this is where the real twist begins. They tried to build a life without you, but every path they took led back to the memory of your love. They can't eat, can't sleep, can't smile without wondering what you're doing now. Their friends have noticed the emptiness, and even the people who encouraged them to leave you are now silent. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Archangel Michael says, "You have been chosen to witness the truth, not to chase it." The one who broke your heart will now reveal what truly happened that night, that message, that call. And when they do, every confusion in your heart will finally make sense. Heaven allowed this distance so that you could see the depth of real love beyond illusion. On November 10th, the energy around you will shift. It might start with a chill through your hands or a sudden memory flooding your mind. You'll feel like someone just whispered your name softly. That's the sign. The spiritual connection between you and them is activating again. It's heaven's way of preparing you for what's about to unfold. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. This is your divine warning wrapped in mercy. You are not imagining the sudden emotions, the strange dreams, the feeling that someone's watching you with love. They are energetically reaching out, testing if your heart is still open. And the moment you feel peace instead of anger, you'll know, the cycle has come full circle. Their confession won't be ordinary, it will come with tears, shaking hands, and a trembling voice. Because when they finally speak, they'll be confronting the version of themselves that betrayed you. They will admit the truth, that they never stopped loving you, but were too afraid to face it. And that admission will change both of your lives forever. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Stay till the end, my beloved child, for the story isn't over yet. After the confession, a choice will be placed in your hands, forgiveness or farewell. Heaven won't force you, it will guide your heart to whatever brings peace. But remember, this is not just about reunion, it's about revelation. What's hidden in November's night sky is not chaos but closure. You are stepping into a divine reset, where every unanswered why will find its meaning. The truth may hurt at first, but it will free you in ways you can't yet imagine. And when it does, you'll realize that everything, even the silence, was love in disguise. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. The universe has been preparing both of you for this final scene. The storms, the distance, the confusion, they were all building you for strength, not pain. Now, the chapter of uncertainty is closing, and a new one written by truth is beginning. And when November 10th arrives, you'll feel a stillness in your heart that whispers, "It's time." Archangel Michael says, "Stand firm. What's meant for you will confess itself." You are about to witness a turning point that will heal generations of emotional pain. Do not chase what's returning, simply open your heart to divine timing. For love that is real never truly disappears, it transforms and finds its way home. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. My beloved child, stay here and don't move, something is unfolding in the unseen even as you listen. The night that heaven marked has finally arrived, and the energy around you is shifting in a way that no one can explain. The same air that once carried silence is now trembling with the sound of a name, their name. And if you feel your heartbeat racing right now, that's because their spirit just whispered yours. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. This is where the veil between destiny and reality begins to break. At this very moment, that person you love deeply is pacing, restless, unable to focus on anything. Their phone is in their hand, your name on the screen, their heart battling between fear and truth. They've written and erased the same message over and over again, terrified you won't even read it. Stay till the end, because what's happening tonight will decide the future of two souls bound by unfinished love. The clock will strike, and their silence, the one that's been haunting you for months, will finally shatter. They will send a message that begins simply, but carries the weight of every memory, every tear, every regret. It might say, "I don't know where to begin," but you will feel everything they couldn't say before through those words. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. Archangel Michael says, "Do not let your anger speak before your peace does." Because what's coming to you isn't just an apology, it's a soul surrender. The universe has cornered them into truth, and the weight of hiding it has become too heavy to bear. Every lie they told themselves about being fine without you is falling apart tonight. They are replaying that night when everything broke between you, word by word. The last time they saw your eyes, they pretended not to care, but that image never left them. It haunted them every time they closed their eyes, every time they tried to love someone else. Nothing felt real anymore, because their heart had already chosen you long before their mouth could admit it. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. Don't move, my child. This is divine timing meeting divine justice. Every secret that was kept from you is being exposed one by one. They've discovered who lied, who interfered, who played both sides. And tonight, they are ready to burn every bridge just to make their way back to you. You'll feel a strange calm right before it happens, as if heaven itself took a deep breath. The world around you may seem quiet, but something sacred is moving. Your spirit will recognize it before your phone even lights up. That's how heaven works, your heart always knows before your eyes do. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. They might not use grand words or poetic lines, they'll be trembling when they type. But every letter will carry the vibration of truth they once hid. You'll see their fear in the pauses, their sincerity in the typos, their love in the hesitation. This is not just communication, this is confession dressed in human form. Archangel Michael says, "You are the mirror through which their soul is being redeemed." They were meant to learn what love really costs, and you were meant to learn what self-worth feels like. The pain was never punishment, it was purification. Now that both hearts have been refined, heaven is allowing the reunion that destiny promised. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. Stay with me till the end, because the energy of November 10th will not fade quickly. You will feel aftershocks, echoes, dreams replaying scenes that never got closure. These are not random memories. They're the Spirit's way of rewriting pain into peace. As you forgive, you'll feel your own freedom expanding like sunlight after a storm. They will admit something you didn't expect, that they were scared of your love because it felt too real. They'll confess that they compared everyone to you and no one could measure up. They'll say that even when they smiled online, inside they were breaking. And when they say your name again, it will sound like home finding itself. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. The moment you reply, time will stand still. You won't need long words, a simple, "I hear you," will be enough to pierce their soul. That's the moment heaven's timing completes its circle. Because forgiveness doesn't begin with forgetting, it begins with understanding. Don't let anyone else's opinion interfere. This story is sacred between two souls and heaven itself. No one knows the prayers you cried, the nights you nearly gave up, the faith you kept alive in silence. Heaven did not forget that, and that's why the truth is being delivered now. This isn't random timing, this is prophecy fulfilling itself through emotion. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. You'll notice the energy around you grow lighter once the truth is spoken. The ache in your chest will ease, and a quiet warmth will rise where pain once lived. It's not just love being restored, it's your peace returning home. For the first time in months, you'll sleep without tears. Archangel Michael says, when love returns through truth, it no longer hurts, it heals. Let the tears fall when you read their message, those are sacred tears washing away disbelief. Every moment you thought was wasted was actually preparing you for this clarity. And the heart that once broke you will now bow before your strength. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. Stay till the end, because the next hours will feel surreal. You may replay the message again and again, just to make sure it's real. You'll remember the promise you once made, that if they ever came back honestly, you'd listen. That time is now, my child, and heaven is holding its breath as you decide. This isn't just about reunion, it's about rebirth. The person they were before no longer exists. Life has humbled them, love has refined them, and pain has made them human again. You're not stepping into the same story, you're stepping into a healed version of it. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. On November 10th, a shift happens that cannot be reversed. What's broken finds direction, what's hidden finds light. The universe itself rearranges paths so that truth finally meets love. And when the dust settles, you'll realize, this was always meant to be your moment of awakening. My beloved child, this is your closure wrapped in compassion. You don't need to chase the ending, it's already written in light. You've walked through fire, but you're emerging with wings. And heaven is applauding your courage to keep loving despite the pain. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. Now breathe, because you've crossed the hardest chapter. Everything that happens after tonight is restoration. You'll notice small signs: laughter returning, mornings feeling gentler, songs carrying hope again. That's the rhythm of heaven rebuilding your joy. And as you move forward, remember this truth. You don't owe anyone an explanation for your healing. Whether you choose to reunite or release, heaven stands with you. Because what matters most now is your peace, not their presence. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. Archangel Michael says, love will no longer be a battlefield, it will be your safe place. The same heart that once broke in silence is being rewritten with divine protection. Your spirit is free, your destiny clear, and your energy guarded by light. From this moment, only truth will recognize you, and only love will reach you. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. My beloved child, stay right here. Don't scroll. Don't look away. Because what's about to unfold next is the scene heaven has been waiting to reveal to you. The silence is over. The words are real. The message that broke your breathless nights has now become a living moment. You're about to see the one you loved, not through memory, not through screens, but right before your eyes. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. It starts quietly. A knock. A shadow at the edge of your door. Your spirit knows it before your mind can comprehend it. You open, and the world goes still. The same eyes you once cried for are now filled with tears of their own. They don't speak immediately, they just stand there, trembling, their soul stripped bare by guilt and love colliding. Don't skip, because this is where divine justice meets mercy. They look at you as if seeing light after a long exile. Their lips tremble, and the first word escapes like a prayer: I'm sorry. It's not rehearsed. It's raw. It's everything they should have said when you were still breaking in silence. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. You stand frozen, not out of anger but disbelief. The universe pauses around you, letting this moment carry its weight. All the pain, the questions, the unanswered nights, they all rush back in waves. But this time, you're not drowning, you're standing strong in the middle of the storm. They step closer, carefully, afraid that one wrong word could shatter what little is left. Their eyes glisten, their voice cracks, and they whisper the truth. I didn't leave because I stopped loving you. I left because I didn't think I was enough. And that confession hits harder than any betrayal ever could. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. Archangel Michael says, this is the holy hour where forgiveness becomes power. The angels are holding space for this moment, for you, for them, for everything that went wrong but is now being rewritten. It's not weakness to cry here, it's cleansing. Because what once was pain is turning into purpose right in front of you. They start explaining everything: the misunderstanding, the manipulation, the fear that kept them away. Each truth feels heavy, but you needed to hear it. The person who once ghosted your love now can't even meet your gaze without trembling. You see the shift. Pride has fallen, and humility has finally taken its place. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. You take a breath, and your words come out softer than you imagined. I waited for this, you say, your voice carrying both ache and grace. They nod, tears falling freely, realizing you never wanted revenge, only truth. And in that silence, something sacred happens. Love and pain kneel before forgiveness. Don't scroll, this part is heaven's turning point. You look at them and see not the person who hurt you, but the broken soul that's been haunted by their choices. And for the first time, you understand, their silence wasn't rejection, it was shame. They weren't avoiding you, they were avoiding the reflection of what they became. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. The air between you shifts, heavy, trembling, sacred. They reach out, hesitant, waiting for permission. And when your hand finally meets theirs, it feels like time itself exhales. Every moment of distance folds into this touch, fragile, real, divine. Archangel Michael says, "This is not the end, this is the restoration heaven wrote long ago." Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting, it means freeing yourself from the chain of yesterday. The love you gave is returning, purified by fire. You are no longer the same version of yourself, you are wiser, radiant, untouchable by deceit. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. They begin to speak again, softly but truthfully. I thought walking away would make me stronger. But every step away from you made me smaller. You can feel their sincerity, this is not the voice of manipulation, but of redemption. It's the sound of someone who finally faced their own demons. You both sit in silence for a while, and the room fills with memories that used to hurt. But now, they bring warmth instead of pain. Even the air feels different, calmer, lighter, as if heaven itself is blessing the reconciliation. The weight is lifting from your chest, the ache is transforming into peace. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. Stay till the end, this is where the full circle completes. They finally admit, I saw your strength while I was hiding in my weakness. They tell you how every other relationship failed because their soul still belonged to you. And now, they're not asking for another chance, they're asking for forgiveness. You listen, not because you owe them, but because your spirit is bigger than their mistakes. The moment your tears fall, the healing begins. Not because of what they said, but because you're finally ready to release what was buried inside you. And heaven smiles, because love just transformed into light. Type Amen to get blessing 3232. Archangel Michael says, the reunion is not about romance, it's about revelation. Two souls who went through chaos are now returning to divine balance. This moment was never about revenge, it was about remembering why love was sacred in the first place. And tonight, you've remembered. You stand, and they follow, no more running, no more blame. Their eyes hold gratitude, yours hold peace. You both know that whatever happens next, it will be honest. The universe bows quietly, the contract of pain has been rewritten into grace. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. As you walk them to the door, they pause, still holding your hand. I'll never forgive myself, they say, but I hope one day you can. You smile faintly, your heart steady. Forgiveness isn't about you, you whisper. It's about me being free. And that single sentence breaks the last chain of the past. When the door closes behind them, you don't feel emptiness, you feel light. Because closure doesn't always come with promises, sometimes it comes with peace. You realize the pain had purpose, the distance had design, and the ending had meaning. Heaven didn't just restore your love, it restored you. Type Amen to get blessing 3434. My beloved child, the night ends differently this time. No crying into pillows, no waiting for replies. You sleep in peace, knowing that the story finally served its purpose. Because true love, even when it breaks, always leads you back to yourself. Archangel Michael says, your chapter is complete. Walk in grace, not grief. From now on, only genuine souls will be allowed near your energy. You have passed your greatest test, the test of forgiving without losing yourself. And heaven declares this, you are free. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20.